Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 8th, 2018, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, first starting out from the European Union, a major event, a bid rate decision, which is an interest rate decision that's coming out at 2:45 South African time. Following that at 3:30 South African time, we have a press conference coming out of the ECB in relationship to the interest rate decision. So be aware of it, that it is coming out. If you are in any euro positions, you may want to just either take some money off, or trade a little bit lighter with these events coming out later today. And then this evening at 6 p.m., Bank of Canada Governor Polos will be speaking, and that's in relation to yesterday's rate decision. Okay, so just be aware, tomorrow is NFP. It's a major event. Okay, it's the first quarter of the year, even though we've had multiple NFPs starting out the year. I think it's really an important number in relations to where the Dow has been trading. But let's take a look at the markets and see what's been happening. So we're jumping here into the Euro USD, and as you can see, between our two extremities, okay, the upper ranges, the upper ranges of 125, 500-ish level, and the lower range of 121-ish level, you can see that we're really just, almost in the middle of this, okay, and we're not really near any support or resistance lines. So just be aware of that going into this number today. So if you are long it and you have some money in it, you might want to take some money off. Okay, it's always, to be on the safe side. There's no harm in booking your profits, and there's no shame in making money, right? Even if it's less money, you want to be on the safer side. So going into a number with a position a little bit more riskier is obviously, and especially since we're not near any sort of pivot line or any sort of, junction where, one could go either way. So just be aware of that going into this number. Now, the other thing you want to be aware of, if you are trading the number, just make sure to have stop losses in advance. So, with all said and done, I think we're going to be looking into this number a little bit more seriously, just to give us some directional move. Now, GBP USD not doing much, still very, very weak, not really rallying here. Okay, nothing to do with the dollar, but this may go back down to this 137.90-ish level. So if you want to hold a position a bit longer and you want to take some shorts here, this would be a decent place to actually continue shorting it. So, with the anticipation that it's going to go back down to 137, or at least challenge that. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now, USDs are sold off from 12 earlier this week, and we're settling here at 11.85, and I think that we're creating ourselves a new trading range between this 12 level, as you can see here, 1279-ish level, and this 1172, and we're smack in the middle of that, and so are the moving averages as well. So we may see this just trade between these two levels as the week continues. Now, looking at the Aussie USD, a little bit of a rally here, closing up this gap with the dollar and closing in on this 78. Now, this was a decent place to actually buy it lower down here as we broke our moving average, and as you can see here, we're just trading at 78.22. So I'd like to see a little bit of a continuation here as we continue the week. Now, looking at oil, we sold off a little bit here between the 62, okay, with the number yesterday that came out on the inventories number, the weekly inventories number. Now, what we've created ourselves is a new trading range, okay? The upper range is $64-ish, on the lower range, $60-ish, and that's very reminiscent of, after a bull run that we've had from the 40s and 50s that we had, where the price of oil was lingering out for almost a year and a half. And now we're just finding a new base for it, okay? And I believe the $60 range is a decent place for it to be trading off. So just be aware of it. If it does break it on the downside, that's a very important number to realize, okay? So just continue keeping an eye on that as this comes closer to this support level. Now, looking at the USD CAD with the interest rate decision yesterday, and as you can see, we've set ourselves up with a resistance level at 129-ish level right up here, okay? And we're now breaking this moving average at 129, the lower 129. So this can definitely correct itself further down, and that's what I would look for this in continuation. Okay, this would be my go-to. If there was one thing that I was looking to trade today, this would probably be it in the downside. So just, as long as you have a decent entry level, starting out small, maybe building a position, that's something you might want to look at for an extended trade as the week progresses. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, now isn't this a roller coaster? I mean, come on. All right, this is, down 300 points, up 300 points, and this is really reminiscent, okay, of those bull kind of runs where you have a lot of, rotation in the market between the bulls and the bears, and things are looking to break out either on the upside or the downside. So we're right here on a resistance level. Okay, this is a diagonal line, obviously, and it's looking like it's trending down. Now, I'd like to see this actually break on the upside. I'm a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm a little bit aggressive on the upside here, and I think that it's going to go up further today. So I'd look for that confirmation tomorrow, okay, as this does progress. But it's definitely looking like it's setting ourselves up with a support line at 24,242 and a resistance line at 24,969. Okay, this 25,000 is an important number for the Dow Jones, and I still think that we're going to go up higher throughout the year. And we're looking for a little bit of resiliency in that as the week progresses. So just keep an eye on that. With the NFP coming out tomorrow, we may see a little bit of a breakout, and then we may see more positive news as things unfold throughout the week. So that's what I'd be really looking to get out of the markets as the week progresses. Now looking at the DAX again, also aggressive above its moving average, as you can see here at 12,500-ish level, 12,000, 250-ish level, and we look like we're taking this off also on the upper side, and we have a little bit more weight to go on the RSI, so keep an eye on that as that continues trading later today. So lots happening today and lots happening tomorrow, so just really be aware of it and just look for decent entry points. Okay, if you are looking to trade the news again, just make sure to put in your stop losses in advance so you don't get wiped out just unnecessarily. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.